Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
Oh, when you hear that jingle, it makes you tingle. Welcome to Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks, brought to you by MyBookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. Get off the couch and get into the action today with MyBookie.com. Delco taking some of those rakebacks this week.
Yeah.
Lost again.
Well, did pretty good in college basketball, right?
Yes, I did. I did very well in college basketball. Didn't do great in golf. I did all right. He finished fourth, but I only pick winners.
Right. We only pick winners on
I don't
the show.
pick fourth place. I don't even know what that is in this life.
Billy Horschel made a good run.
Billy Ho sure did. He finished fourth.
Davis Riley also made a really good run.
I think he was fifth, I believe, fifth or
I think
sixth.
seventh, because there was a bunch of guys at -8.
Kind of
Riley
juiced
finished at
up.
-7.
Yeah.
But good for our sweet, sweet boy, Victor Hovland.
I know. I very surprised that he won, not because of who he is, obviously. He's great. He's always been a great golfer.
His ceiling is incredible.
It is,
Yeah.
but he's been such a weirdo for the last year and a half that I can't figure it out. You said, you were the first one that said he was working on his swing.
Yeah, he's in his own head. He's one of the better interviews in golf because he's very open about his game and
Too
what he's
honest
doing.
about his game, in my opinion. I would not give interviews that honest. Did you watch his
I did.
interview right afterwards?
So he's missed 3 straight cuts.
Mm-hmm.
He then wins the Valspar and then proceeds to say, I have no faith in my game still.
Yeah. Zero.
Dude, you just won a tournament.
You just won a tournament, and he looked bewildered, shocked, and then he just looks straight down the barrel of the camera, and he just says, I don't know how I won this. My game sucks, and I don't know how I'm going to do it for the rest of the year.
Which I love, actually.
I do too, in a way, because of the honesty, because you never hear that shit. However,
But Victor, dude,
it makes me not want to bet on him the rest of the year.
You got to not do that. When you're 60-1 to start the week, and I just know what your potential is, I want to bet on you. But when you tell me that you're in hell right now,
Yeah.
I can't do it. I
In a
can't pull trigger.
mental hell. And that's another reason why I love the Full Swing show. It really showed me the mental hell that these guys are in, because it's a one-on-one game. You're in your own mind the entire time, and it's just a swing. It's just a golf swing. It is all mechanics.
Mm-hmm.
And if one part of your mechanic is off, your part of your mechanics are off, that's it. It fucks up your entire game.
his irons look good. His driver was a little off. So towards the end there, 3-wood off 18. But other than that, he was going iron.
Yep.
Off the tee. He was sticking it with his approach shots. Made a huge birdie on 16, which was like the hardest hole on the course. And it's because he made the smart play off the tee. JT, Justin Thomas, went driver off the tee, put it in the woods, had to kind of chip out. Kind of cost him.
It did. He finished one shot behind.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, those guys probably could have gone to a playoff together. And the way that Hovland talked after the match was over, I'd probably give the edge to Thomas.
I feel better about Justin Thomas going to the Masters than I do Victor Hovland.
So do I.
Yeah.
And if I was like a betting man, which I am, obviously, I would have more faith in Thomas versus that fucking head case.
Yeah.
So it was very odd to see. I liked it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But shit, man, it looks like personal hell, because he won a purse of like $1.4 million, was not excited, and said how shitty his golf was.
It's perfect.
It's amazing. Like you're just like, holy shit. Even the interviewer was like, are you okay? Are you going to put a gun in your mouth?
Himself, yeah. Well, he does still live in Stillwater, so maybe.
Oh, in Oklahoma?
Yeah.
Gross.
Went to Oklahoma State, purchased like a big house in
There was
Oklahoma.
some naders up there that probably shook him. Who knows, man? But we did not win last week. Looking forward to potentially a big week. This week, this is the Texas Children's Houston Open. You didn't put Children's there on your card.
I didn't know
Did you
who
feel
was
weird about it?
sponsoring the tournament this year.
The Children's?
Used to be the Shell Open.
Now it's the Children's.
Used to be a gas company.
Uh-huh.
Now it's just we're doing Texas hospitals.
It's the Children's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Texas Children's.
Whatever. It's
Houston
the Houston
Open.
Open 2025. Let's go.
Yeah, we're here for it, I
Won
guess.
this last year. This was one of my wins with Steven Yeager.
He won in a playoff, I believe, right?
No. Scotty missed the putt.
Missed a 5-footer.
To force the
to
playoff.
force the playoff. That's what it was. And that would have been what, Scotty's like 5th or 6th win in a row or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the odds now on my bookie. Scotty, once again, 3-1. You know, 3.5 to 1.
Rory's playing.
Rory's at 6.5 to 1. This is kind of the tune-up for the Masters for these guys. It feels like, but big boy field.
Decent field.
In some of these, yeah. So let's get to your picks.
Guys trying to get reps for the Masters. So yeah, I'm not going to actually go with any of the big names. Like I could easily grab a Tony Finau right now at 28 to 1. No thanks. He's not playing great.
No.
Great course fit. Has a good history with the Houston Open. Won the Houston Open 2 years ago. I'll pass. I don't think Jaeger's going to go back to back. I don't really want anyone like a Jason Day. I'm going to start my card with a man who's kind of playing well. He's hot. I'm just going to go back to the well. Davis Riley from last week.
Okay. Same guy.
80
big
to 1.
odds. Yeah. Last week I think it was 130 to 1.
We're going to take some big swings. Davis Riley 80 to 1 to win the Houston Open. He won Colonial last year here in Texas.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe Texas is a good luck state for him. We'll see. Davis Riley 80 to 1. Then we're going Andrew Novak at 90 to 1.
I don't know much about Andrew Novak. I'm not going to lie to you.
He's playing well this year. And then we're going to go with a guy that's a total hoss. The youngest player in the field, I think. He should be. Also the longest hitter on tour.
Okay.
Aldrich Potgieter?
Yeah, they like to call him poltergeist.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true or not. I just made that up. But
He's been relevant in
right
tournaments where you
name.
actually have to hit the ball really far, like at Farmers and everything.
Okay.
Remember that just kind of Augustus Gloop-looking motherfucker from South Africa?
Sure.
That's Aldrich Potgieter.
Okay, great. Great.
He's 120 to 1, so I'll take that.
You can have that
I'll
all
take those
day,
long
friends.
odds.
Yeah, man. God, this is a tough one, isn't it? When you see Scotty and Rory sitting up there at onesie twosies, you know they're going to win.
Rory's won twice already.
I know Scotty's won how many times? He's won this what? Has he won the Houston Open 5 times?
No.
I think he's had 5 top 10 finishes and won.
He's not won 5 times though. Houston Open, he hasn't won 5 times in probably Texas.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Are you sure about
Yes.
this, dude?
Dude, the last
look up Scotty's record here.
Steven
in
Yeager,
Houston.
Tony Finau. Yep. I don't think Scotty's actually won a Houston Open.
Scotty Scheffler, Houston Open. Ross looks at the internet. Let's see.
Finished second last year. Not a win.
No, not a win.
Tony Finau, not a win.
Let's see here. How many fucking finishes does he have here? Just out of curiosity, because I'm almost positive, man. He's just been slanging that thing. Fucking.
Scotty's barely been on tour 5 years.
Hang on. Yeah, he's got 5 top 10s here. 5 fucking top 10s at this goddamn tournament.
Mm-hmm. You said wins.
Oh, sorry. Top 10s here at this tournament. And, yeah, second place last year, missed by that one putt, and that's it. Is it the injury?
His hand?
Yeah.
Maybe. Maybe it's mental. He's starting to bitch at Ted Scott about his putting.
Okay. Here are my picks this week here. That's one of the guys you mentioned that you hated earlier. And I'm
Tony
taking him.
Finau.
No, Jason Day. 35 to 1. I'm going to take Jason Day.
He can take it.
He's been playing well until he got sick and had to leave one of the fucking tournaments here.
He does that a lot.
I know.
He withdraws from a lot of tournaments.
I don't understand why. I mean, maybe just being rich allows you to do it, I guess. But yeah, I think Jason Day makes a serious run here at 35 to 1. I'm going to go Wyndham Clark at 35 to 1. And
I was thinking about that, but he just withdrew from the players with a neck injury.
He did, but
That
did
sucked.
he? It was a hard course. I think he just got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I think he was just sucking dick on the second day.
That's what
and
I
just
think.
Decided I'm out.
He goes, dude, I'm all good, man. Let me focus on something I can actually win here. So I'm going to take Wyndham Clark at 35 to 1, and then last but not least, I'm going to take Taylor Pendrith at 40 to 1 here to round it off.
The big Canadian.
Yes, big hitter, the llama, and we'll see what happens out of these guys here. I got to get on the board this year.
Yeah.
I don't have any wins. You've only got one.
I know. I might be getting too cute this week, but fuck it. Let's go big.
Okay.
Davis Riley 80 to 1, Andrew Novak 90 to 1, and Aldrich Potgieter.
Is your dad familiar with the bet we have going on the show?
Yeah, he knows.
Okay. And is he watching? Is he rooting for you? Is he saying, "Hey, son, maybe have some better picks"? Or
He's indifferent. You know, he's
All
like,
right.
if we go, we go.
All right, just ask. It's the Ryder Cup, for Christ's
Right,
sakes.
but he's not excited about life at all. So
Really?
yeah, he's just kind of whatever about everything.
Okay. Yeah. Same as you.
Maybe that's where I get it from.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think I'm
an easy
whatever about
call.
everything. I'm just even keel.
No, you were whatever about anything. What's the
not
last thing
true.
you've been excited for?
A lot of things. I was excited about Rob's child.
You were not.
I was pumped on
Where
Rob's
is Rob?
child.
Is that
Yeah.
true? Is
That
Rob around here?
Yeah, Rob.
Is that true, Rob?
What, he was excited for my child? Is that what
Yeah.
he said?
Yeah.
It's a fucking lie. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I asked him.
What are you talking about? I was going to be the godfather of your kid.
I go, hey man, will you potentially just be on the Rolodex in case my wife goes into labor in the middle of the night and no one's picking up their phone to like come over and sit with the kid, like just sit in the house, kids
Sure.
will be asleep. And Dan was like, dude, you don't have anyone else.
Shut the fuck up. Even I would have said yes, by the way.
I was like, you're not number one on the list. I just need a couple options.
Sure.
In case it's the middle of the night.
Bob, even I would have said yes.
Check it out, though.
Like, I understand.
You're asking me to watch the first two kids. I was hyped on the third kid. So,
Yeah. Hey, Bob happened to be in the studio at the right place, right time today. That's all I needed,
Yeah,
Bob.
right.
That's all I needed
little
from you.
Sammy, you know, even though I'm a little disappointed he's not named after me, whatever.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So.
It is, but I mean, they want their kid to be positive and full of lights.
I'm the light in the studio.
No, not even close.
Even when you say something positive, it doesn't sound positive. Though. You have the delivery of like Eeyore. You're like, oh, happy birthday.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yeah. Not too up, not too down. Right down the middle where you want.
Just out in the pasture, you know? Just grateful for some grass. Grateful for some grass. And so are we. One more time with your picks here this week.
Davis Riley, Andrew Novak, Aldrich Potgieter.
There you go. Pot sticker there for the win. I've got Jason Day at 35-1, Wyndham Clark at 35-1, and Taylor Pendrith at 40-1. However, Scotty will probably end up winning this goddamn
I
thing.
think Rory might, actually. He's been on
Really?
a heater.
He's
so
been good.
He's won two of like
He's been
4
good.
tournaments he's
What
played
are
this
his
year.
odds for the Masters? Are they up on my bookie?
I don't like that, though. That's too... Talking about somebody in his own head, Rory will not win the Masters.
Let's see here. Let's pop it up. Yeah, hey, my bookie's got the odds up for the Masters. You want to?
Of course they do. I bet Rory is 6-1.
Yes.
Yep.
6-1 for Rory. 4.5-1 for Scotty. John Rahm's a shocker at third, dude.
You know-
13 and some change there to
You
one.
know who I kind of like for an early, maybe Masters pick right now?
Who's that?
Jordan Spieth. What's he at?
Spieth is at 29-1. He's in the top of the group there.
He's starting to figure it out.
A little bit.
And it's Augusta. Jordan Spieth should play Augusta well.
Yeah.
Always does.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
if there's one place he could figure it out for a weekend, probably Augusta.
I agree here. Let's head down the list. God, the wild cards of these live guys. Like Bryson DeChambeau's at 18.5-1 right now. John Rahm obviously is up there, like I just said.
If I picked a live guy, it'd be Rahm. Rahm or Brooks.
Rahm or Brooks. Yeah, let's
Or
see
Brooks,
if where Brooks Koepka is. Koepka's at 29-1 right now.
I would take that.
I would take that too. Shit, I might after this.
I actually have a
fucking show's
season-long
over.
ticket on Brooks to win a major. So I think it was,
You had that last year.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was 5-1 for him to win a major. Whatever.
Okay.
$200 to win a grand.
Sepp Straka in these beats is at 75-1 here. God, where's what's his nuts? Who's the guy who won the British Open? Mullet, mustache.
Cam.
Yeah, where's
Smith.
Cam Smith here? I don't even see him on the fucking board. Weird. Joaquin Neiman's on here.
Yeah.
There's a 30-1.
Neiman needs the top 10 in a major before I actually pick him in a major.
I don't see Cam Smith at all here on this chart. That's
Command
wild.
F, yeah.
No shit. Okay. Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he's not. Is he playing? Do we know that he's playing? Do we
He's
know that he's
playing.
alive?
Cam
I don't
Smith's
even know
true.
that any of these live guys are alive. Like, for real. Like, that fucking whole tour is non-existent now.
Yeah.
How many? Have they even started this year?
Yeah. They've had a few tournaments.
Had no idea.
I know.
I couldn't even tell you who won one of them, to be honest with you. Strange, man. Fucking A. Just combine the goddamn tours there. Now that Tiger's with a Trump, hopefully he'll get this deal done soon.
Do you think Donnie Jr. is hyped on that?
Fuck yeah, he is.
I bet he is.
Yes. He's like, hey, We get to play Tiger all day. My dad gets to play with Tiger all day. He's happy. I'm happy.
Tiger's like in the family at this point.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit. So yeah, I think he's fucking amped on it. He's not juiced that he ruptured his Achilles. Obviously, pre that would have been fine, but right now, he's on the back nine of his life.
Do you think there's any correlation between him rupturing his Achilles and Trump Jr.'s ex-wife?
No, not on that one. I just think he's all fucked up. When you're playing on a robot leg and then you're trying, because if you want my honest guess about Tiger Woods,
you don't think it was sexual in nature?
I do not.
Okay.
We'll go off the cuff here because we weren't prepared to talk about this today. But my honest guess about Tiger Woods and this ruptured Achilles is, I think inside of him during this offseason, he fucking killed himself to come back and try to win a major, and he just did too much at 49 years old, and being this age now, it's weird, man. You think your body can do the same shit, and occasionally you're able to pull it off, and you do it, and you're like, oh, fuck, I'm awesome. But then you were injured as fuck the next day, and there's no explanation for it.
He had one real leg.
Right.
Now he has 0 legs.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, he is done. Mm-hmm. Like, he will never win again, like anything.
I mean, that was off the table already.
I still never took it off the table. I never did, man. And maybe that's the Tiger Woods fan in me, but I never fucking took it off the table with Tiger Woods.
2019 was the peak.
It was.
That was it.
It was
his swan song.
But even robot leg, I was like, all right, I'm still willing to give this a go. We saw him at the Masters. I was still willing to give it a go, even though he was kind of limping around. I was like, maybe give it a year, and he'll get used to that robot leg.
Leg's never going to be the same.
It's not. And neither is the other one now.
He yeeted himself off a cliff.
Yep. I mean, he's lucky to be alive, for Christ's sake.
He's lucky to have the leg.
Yeah, he's lucky to have a body.
We don't even know if
soul.
he has a leg, because he always wears that sleeve.
We don't even know if he has a soul. So does Morgan Freeman. So who knows, man? Who knows? Appreciate you tuning in, kids. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Don't forget to use that promo code Drinking Bros to double that first deposit all the way up to $1,000. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. These are Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks. We'll see you on the links.